Yeah. Right, who's next? Who's next? Definitely had some, like, the emotions you go through in an injury are, you go through a huge amount of highs and lows. I had some amazing support, James and Will.
Yes, the boy!
Who, if anyone knows them, are they definitely do well at keeping your energy high and helping you get over things like that.
Jack, big win today, mate, wasn't it? Was that the first time we walked on the aubergine? Yeah, baby, it was. Come on.
My training varied and things over the last 8 months, and going to different locations, doing different bits and bobs to keep me sane and not doing the same things, and to keep it exciting and innovative. I've got so much to be thankful for their hard work and so many people behind the scenes.
The biggest shin muscles in Norfolk, Jack Van Portfleet.
Maybe my calf's laying like this actually looks quite big.
Mate, that ankle looks class, doesn't it? Your toes are hanging as well.
The time at the start was obviously probably the biggest low, missing the World Cup. That was out of my control sort of thing, like the injury and that instant, but to then come back and the week before I was due to play again in the new year to tear my hamstring and then have that another low of having another 8 weeks or so out after that was probably the lowest I'd been, because I got so close to being back to then a week before have a new injury to take me out for even longer.
You think we might need to do to maybe get through?
I think for me, whenever you're your age, like, people probably, like, as people are growing at different heights and different things, people probably, if you're big for your age or small for your age, or big for your age, you normally neglect your key skills, and then when you get to like academy level or like pushing forward, you're going to need those core skills like to push you on. Like, you're never going to get picked if you can't do the core basics. How you doing? What's your name?
Jack.
Oh, great name, mate. Great name. Fancy the game? To be a part of it and then be a part of match days just kept that sort of fire in your belly of wanting to come back and play. So being around it took longer than we wanted to be around it, and to being around the group doing things like corporate and stuff, it gave you that fire in the belly to keep working week in, week out to get back as quick as possible.
Yesterday, 7 of the players and a number of the staff went up to the Gloucester Royal Infirmary into the children's ward and just visited, obviously, some kids that are going through some tough times at the moment, which is outstanding. I think any time we get the opportunity to put smiles on little ones' faces, especially children like the boys met yesterday, that are going through some incredibly difficult times, not only the kids, but their parents and their families as well. Outstanding.
So we're here today alongside some of the lads from the men's team and some of the ladies from the women's team to meet and greet some of the families and the children that are being treated here as part of the amazing partnership between Leicester Tigers and the Leicester Royal Infirmary.
Oh, that's a lovely cap. So what's that one? Which cap one's that? It was just a really nice thing to do. So many to be able to try and put a smile on faces of families and kids that have gone through a tough time.
Oh, talking to Jack.
Jack met we all met an amazing little girl called Hattie. Jack put a great little smile on her face.
That was nice.
Jack will be back tomorrow.
We were lucky to see a lot of children who are now better and were leaving soon, and we also saw some kids that are going through a tough spell. So yeah, it was really nice to try and make them feel better and try and add a bit of something different to their day. Yeah, it's not often you get to do something like that. So felt very lucky and very and happy to try and have a positive impact on some families that are going through a tough spell. Cool. going into the week, I had once I got told I was on the bench, I initially had a real excitement of oh wow, I'm back playing again. But then going through the week, I think the nerves build up. Have been like, it was a real weird blend of, I've never had to do it before, so I had a real blend of like nerves and excitement. I think nervous because I always want to perform whenever you're in a Tigers shirt and whenever you're performing at home and in playing for Tigers. You always want to perform and you always want to do well. So I had that nerves of being like, well, I haven't done this for nearly 8 months. I need to make sure I perform and things. But I had trust in the work that we've been doing with the physios, with the S&C, and back in the training park. I had a couple of weeks of full training before it. So I had trust that if I could do it in training, I can do it on the pitch. And the game hadn't changed too much since I left it, so I also had that confidence. So no, just to the whole build-up of the week, my excitement really built up, and I wanted to try and contain myself and not get too excited too quickly to get back out there and not let the adrenaline build up too much. But to be able to run out again on Friday was something.
This near side, but here's Mercer looking to deliver the pass. No! And it's Harris bumping off the tackle. Away come the Tigers with the drive over the line, and the score is theirs. A pivotal moment for this team, for this crowd right now. It's with Liebenberg, and it's been smuggled back to Montosha, who is so lethal from this range. Old school Leicester. Penalty advantage, and the Tigers have it. It's Kata. Solomon Kata, who did so much. A big roar around the stadium for the arrival of Jack van Portfleet, replacing Ben Youngs at scrum half, and his first outing since August, and the ankle injury he picked up playing for England against Wales. First appearance of the season. The Leicester Tigers. Montosha finds Chesham. Can Gloucester stem the flow here? It's inexorable, the drive, and inevitable the score. It's Jasper Wiese's try. It's within range, dead onto the posts. In the meantime, they play on, and Fucking Singer moves forwards.
Silcock should have a go at the drop goal. Don't go too far and lose the advantage.
Lovely from Van Portfleet. Silcock's away. Jamie Silcock for Leicester.
Told you to go.
Gets it away to Varney, and Varney hits the gas and steps and scores. Happen finally. Full time. Leicester 25, Gloucester 27.
Just the last thing, boys, I just want to say, Jack, I know we recognise it, mate, but 8 months out, 10 months since you worn a Tigers jersey, so good to have you back.